How's the latest?
It was typically Ricky Hatton that even on this saddest of days, there would be an element of humour. His funeral cortege led through his hometown of Hyde by a Robin Reliant, Del Boy's car from his favourite programme Only Fools and Horses. Del, like Ricky, a people's champion.
A truly unforgettable moment, and I think the community and how everyone's come together, it's just really, really lovely.
It was thoughtful, kind, considerate, humorous. If you could build a best mate, you would build Ricky Hatton.
They always came out for Ricky, an individual who made boxing a team sport. Such was his support. At the New Inn Tavern, doves were released in their hero's honour. These were the places of Ricky Hatton's life, where he grew up and where he always lived. Past his gym, and in amid the black, flashes of light blue, the colours of Ricky's beloved Manchester City, who he'd supported all his life. He was, at his peak, one of the best boxers in the world. He was always the pride of Hyde.
Ricky was just like one of them guys you could walk past, hey up Ricky, knowing that he's just a world champion. No one really even looked at him like that, we just looked at him like a local lad.
We've seen him at highs and his lows, but it's just Ricky, he's just a local guy who's done so much for the community.
Meanwhile, mourners gathered at Manchester Cathedral, champions and icons. Stars from sport and those from completely different worlds, all brought together by one remarkable man.
You have to look around at all the people to see what he's like as a person. Everyone's come out for him, and it's brought Manchester to a standstill.
You know, he made us so proud in the ring, and it was a time when the city probably needed a bit of lift. My God, did Ricky provide it.
He's an amazing guy, and he was a phenomenal fighter, and just incredible. Brought people together.
Ricky Hatton went into the cathedral accompanied by the Manchester City anthem Blue Moon and surrounded by love, but also unimaginable grief at a life over too soon. Patrick Geary, BBC News.
Our sports correspondent Andy Swiss is outside Manchester Cathedral, and Andy, the numbers there outside the cathedral that we just saw, but also lining the streets on the way there, showing just how loved Ricky Hatton was.
That's right, Nina. Yes, it has been a hugely emotional day here in Manchester, and in fact in the last few minutes the funeral service has now drawn to a close. More than 1,000 mourners were inside the cathedral, including, as we saw there, some very famous faces, including the Oasis star Liam Gallagher, and in fact the Oasis song Live Forever was played during the service. But as you say, outside the cathedral there were hundreds and hundreds more people waiting outside, listening to the service on an audio feed, and they heard some very poignant tributes from members of Ricky Hatton's family. His 12-year-old daughter Fern said, "I will miss you more than you will ever know," while his son Campbell had to fight back the tears as he said, "I can't explain how much I'm going to miss you, Dad. I can't believe we're not going to make any new memories together, but the ones I have, I will treasure forever." Now, as I say, the funeral has just drawn to a close. The procession is now making its way to the Etihad Stadium, the home, of course, of Manchester City, the club that Ricky Hatton supported all his life, as Manchester says an emotional farewell to one of its favourite sons, Nina.
Thanks, Andy. Andy Swiss at Manchester Cathedral.